Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Women say they're like one of the most hilarious things is women always say they communicate better than men. How men need to learn how to communicate better when women can't take direct anything. Like, you could tell them, do I look fat in this? Yes, you look fat. Yeah, communication my ass.
You think like because you feel that you're not like a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
Do you feel that we hate men?
A lot of what you're saying does seem like man-hating behavior.
I mean, I do think men suck. I think a lot because of the patriarchy, a lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think men don't mistreat women?
I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
I do not.
Why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
Because I think women are petty and dramatic.
Okay, so just because like you're going against other women doesn't mean like men are gonna choose you.
I'm not a pick-me. I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, where all you are.
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I...
Yes. That's the whole analogy of the streets. You're either in the streets or you're in the house with the man.
Like really need a husband.
You're really bitterly and desperately single, yes. You're obviously not happy. Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
Oh, that was fascinating. You could actually watch the progression there as each comment in the back and forth of that exchange just got nastier and nastier. What was so interesting about that is those two women had two completely different conflict styles, two different weapons of aggression. So this woman on the bottom here, she had the typical female aggression method.
Feminist style.
She's just like making suggestions or she's asking passive aggressive questions. You know, it's all this like implied criticism and aggression. It's never openly stated. It's not explicit. So she always has plausible deniability. But then this woman on the top, she was just openly hostile. And
bam, bam.
it just kept escalating. I want to do that again. I want to show you step by step how that just got worse and worse, how that progressed.
You think like because you feel that you're not like a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No.
Okay, so that question from her, that's not a real question, okay?
Nope.
Like when she's asking that, she's not genuinely interested in the answer.
She's literally just saying, oh, you think you're better than other women because you're not a feminist.
making a suggestion. She's making an accusation, really. It's a thinly veiled insult. What she's saying is,
Take note, men. Take note. This is how women win arguments.
think that you're better than other women, which for the record, this other woman absolutely thinks that she's better than other women. Like she's saying stuff about the streets later on. Like, yeah, she clearly thinks she's better. I don't know why she denies it. But the strategy here in asking that question is she's signaling to all the other women around her, do not trust this one. She's not one of us. She's not a girl's girl. She's breaking ranks. You know, she thinks that she's better than us. But of course, it's all plausibly deniable.
Women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
See, that was a mistake right there because that's obviously not true. So she's had to lie and pretend to be humble and pretend that she's just equal with everybody else when clearly she thinks that she's better. And I think that the discomfort that she's probably experienced in having committed to that lie, that partly explains the aggression that comes from her later on in this exchange. You know, she fell into the trap that this woman set for her and it was very effective.
And this is why we fall into that same trap, guys. If women are falling into that trap, us idiots that don't argue in this way or use mind games like this are definitely going to fall into this trap.
It really threw the other woman off.
A lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think men don't mistreat women?
I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
that's an interesting part here. What she's trying to do is get this woman here to commit to this shared sisterhood narrative. Don't you agree that men are out there, you know, most men are just out there mistreating women, and this woman refuses to buy into that frame?
I do not.
why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
And so that's so interesting. So the woman at the bottom there, she actually makes a huge gamble in asking that question because she's actively challenging the sort of rainbow shirt woman. She's daring her to say that women are just complaining, that they're making it up. She doesn't think probably that this woman's going to be ballsy enough to just outright say it. So when she says like women everywhere are complaining about men suck, men are liars, like how do you make sense of that? She's trying to push the other woman into a corner. You either need to agree with me that men are terrible, or you need to call us liars. You need to say that we're just needlessly complaining. And she doesn't think that she's going to do that, but she's kind of daring her to, like she sort of wants her to, like, go on, say it. I dare you.
Yeah, because if she admits it, that means that she admits that she's like that because she's a woman too.
But this woman at the top, she doesn't mind getting pushed into a corner.
I think women are petty and dramatic.
Okay, so
she just names it explicitly. And there's no pretense here. She's not talking about women in the abstract. She's speaking about her. She's like, women are petty. Women are dramatic. And I don't think that this woman on the bottom here was expecting to have her bluff called quite like that. I think that she thought that...
It's funny, like, watching how freaking Alex analyzes these, like, debates / conversations between women. It's like, man, I would have not gotten like half of what he's kind of analyzing right now. So it's always so interesting to learn with him.
Maybe she would be kind of ashamed to admit that she thinks this about other women, but no, there's no sense of that. And so she's like, oh, like I feel that, which is why she responds the way she does next.
Okay, so just because like you're going against other women doesn't mean like men are gonna choose you.
I don't think most men, when they first watched this, would understand everything that's going on.
I did not. I've seen this conversation a few times. I've actually watched the clip, the full clip of it, and I wasn't getting everything that Alex is kind of pointing out, but as he points it out, I can see it, and I can kind of like, oh, that gotcha moment kind of thing. It's like, that's why.
Underneath the surface, I think maybe they'd think that the aggression just came in the last 10 seconds of the clip because this aggression is so thoroughly female coded. It's hard to spot unless you're attuned to the way that women compete with each other and the way that they show aggression. Because what she just did there on the surface, that might just sound like friendly advice. Like, oh, honey, just because, you trash other women doesn't mean men are going to choose you. I'm just looking out for you, sweetheart. But just because she says it in a matter-of-fact tone, don't think for a second that that's not brutal. She's just essentially dismissed whatever motives this other woman might have for having the opinions that she has, and says like, you're just doing this for male approval and it's not even going to work. Just completely dismissing the legitimacy of her points, and saying she's not a girl's girl. So if you want to know why the woman at the top just like loses her shit and is just like so aggressive at the end, it's because of this moment. Like if there is a real turning point, it's that statement right there. Because when she said that condescending, like men aren't going to pick you, it was such an act of superiority. Like I don't even need to contend with any of the points or the arguments that you're making because I know the real reason why you're saying all of this stuff. It's just to get men's approval. And honey, it's kind of pathetic. I just kind of feel sorry for you.
I see.
Because what you think's going to happen isn't actually going to happen. I get
that. I actually got from her what she said. I actually was able to surmise that part, at least, like the way, the attitude that Alex is saying. And
it's girl coded, so she has plausible deniability. Like, hey, I was just giving you advice. But at its core, it's incredibly insulting, which is why this woman escalates.
Choose you.
I'm not a pick me. I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, where all you are.
So yeah, that's how we
the chubby chick at the back's like,
you get to this point where you've got that like mocking laugh and like, yeah, you're on the streets. I'm calling you a whore. What are you going to do about it? What she's refusing to do, this woman here, is play by the girl code rules. She's not doing this in a clever, underhanded, secret feminine kind of way. She's just openly aggressive because she doesn't grant any legitimacy to the fake niceness and the pretend, like the passive aggression of the other woman. She's like, no, you're being aggressive to me. And so I'm going to match that aggression. But it's potentially like just another trap that she's falling into here because maybe it was the goal of the other woman all along to draw this kind of aggression out from this woman. So
that's what women usually try to do to us men, is to bring out that aggression. So once we raise our voice, start cussing and stuff, we kind of lose.
So that she can sort of, you know, step back to all the other women and be like, hey, I'm still girly. Like, I'm still about the vibes. This woman, she's a bummer. Look how aggressive she is. Like, where did this even come from?
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I like really need a husband?
You're really bitterly and desperately single, yes. You're obviously not happy.
That one got her good. That's why she was like, "Ow, my heart. Oh, it got me. Ah."
Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
Look at the expression on the woman at the back there with the blue hair, even the mouth open, from the other woman at the bottom. Like, women, I'm telling you, they're not used to this kind of conflict. It's not meant to be like out in the open and just visible for everybody to see. That's terrifying. So they are so uncomfortable. They are not used to this. Like, they're used to aggression. They're used to women being mean to each other, but like openly mean, like her just saying what she just said, that's new territory. Like, ugh. And that laughter at the end from this woman, I just want to play that again.
You're obviously not happy.
I don't actually totally know why she laughed. I have some theories. So one,
I think it got her, Alex. My theory is like, like she was like, oh shit, she got me so good with that. Like, it was so true that she couldn't do anything else but shit. Try to laugh it off.
theory is that what this other woman was saying about her, that she's bitter and unhappy, maybe she's laughing because she's uncomfortable because that's true. Like, maybe the insult hit home, so she's sort of
that's
embarrassed.
what I got.
It's like a protection mechanism. Maybe that's why she's laughing. Or she's laughing maybe just out of shock, like these other women are in shock, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe
you just
you're
call me
being
out?
this openly hostile and aggressive.
Oh,
Don't
I
you know
see.
that
Yeah, I could've
the
been-
way that we've been conditioned since we were little girls is meant to hide this kind of aggression? Like, I don't know how to deal with this. Or maybe it's what I was saying before. It's just a laugh of like smug satisfaction because this was the goal
It did seem kind of like a smugness to it. You're right.
all along. You know, instead of actually debating the points, she figured she'd win a vibes war against this woman. It's like, I just need to get her to be hostile and aggressive while I look calm and feminine, you know, in comparison. And that's how I'll win. And so maybe she's laughing with glee because she successfully triggered this other woman. I don't actually know why she laughed. It could be all three. It could just be one of them. I don't want to bullshit you guys and pretend like I know when I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm happy to hear your theories in the comments.
No, my theory was your first theory. I thought that was, well, at least my first initial thought, but your other two theories are pretty fucking solid theories too. Now it's making me question. Like, maybe it was the, I triggered her kind of laugh, which now I'm seeing it in that light now. I'm just like,
Comment section. Let me know why you think she was laughing.
Shout out to Alex, always making my brain work on these videos. But yeah, that last one, my initial thought, I gave you guys my initial thought, and then he gave the other two theories, and like, fuck, now I'm thinking it was that latter one where she was just that smugness of I got her. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.